There's a longer video about broken octaves, also known as tremolo, when you play them fast. What that means is you're going back and forth between two notes that are an octave apart. Octave meaning 8 notes, or you could think of it as both of the notes being the same letter name, C to C or Do to Do. So what we want to do is create a rocking motion of the hand. And this is called a wrist rotation, actually. We're going to rotate from this C to this C. We're going to start very slowly. Now what you want to do is kind of mold the fingers where you need them, but don't lock your fingers up like this. This is when it starts to get really tense. Another thing that does not help is by just playing the notes with your fingers like this. Now my hand is starting to rock anyway because I can't stop it from doing that. And then try to keep these fingers as relaxed as you can. There is a point where it gets a little difficult, but try to keep them relaxed. See if you can even just rest them on the keys as you play back and forth, no matter how slow or fast. Try that with both hands. Do that with the left hand with me once. I'm going to go slow. If you want to go faster, please go ahead. If you're still not sure what I'm doing, look at the rotation of the wrist and the movement of the arm. It isn't just a rotation from this part of the wrist. It's not just happening here without the arm helping out. The arm, when I move in, you'll notice my elbow moves out. The reason for that is the only way to be able to rotate inward easily is to move the whole arm. If you don't, the arm can only move so far. Try the same thing with the right hand. I suggest doing low with the left hand, high with the right hand for now. Put your hand in a more natural position, starting with this C and going up to this C. Again, we're going to go slow. The rotation and movement is the same with this hand. I know you can't see it from the other side, but you can see it from this side, which can help you to see what's happening on the rotation out. And notice anytime we're going out, it's going to be a little bit easier to move because of the way the wrist moves. It moves more easily this way and does not move back in. Again, you can go faster or fast if you feel you can do it. Now another exercise to do. Try this. Octave scales. Do this in 2 different ways. Now, while a blocked octave is not going to help you with your broken octave or tremolo, it's a good way to get your fingers used to what an octave feels like to play. Are you able to think octave and then put your hand immediately into a position that is probably an octave? If I put my hand down right now, I can guarantee you that this is an octave. And I was right. Why? I've done these so much that if I tell my hand to play an octave, it does it. If I tell it to play a 7th, they move a little bit. Octave, 7th. They just know what the difference is between the distance of the fingers. So just trying a blocked octave will help you with this. Now, if you have a hard time reaching this, think of tension, release. Just kind of release, and if you feel tension, release it, bring the arm up. This will also give you a little bit more flexibility in the fingers. Do the same thing with both hands. You could also do both hands together. Try this on all your scales. One little tip, if you are doing that, when you get to black notes, if you have a large enough reach, try using your 4th finger instead of your 5th finger sometimes on the black note. See which one feels better. I can almost guarantee you if you get used to using your 4th finger, you may like using that better. So the next step is the broken octave scale. What we're going to do is do the same exact thing and play broken octave and move up. Now you find that this might be a little bit challenging just because of the fact that you are moving your 5th finger in before your thumb moves. Try it both directions. On the way down, it may be even more of a challenge, especially if you have a smaller hand because there is that big reach, but just know you can let go of that thumb, detach the notes if you need to. try this with me with your right hand. I would suggest starting up high to start, but if you do want to start near middle C, watch your wrist position. Make sure you don't have your wrist kind of angled into the center here. What that'll do is that'll just put more tension on your wrist. One way you can tell if you're doing that is, are your thumb and pinky aligned with one another? If they are, you're probably not doing it right. Move that wrist over a little bit, and you'll notice that your thumb is further out towards the edge than your pinky. Now try it with me. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Back down. B, A, G, F, E, D, C. If you need to go slower, just go slower. Take it as slow as you need to. If you can do it slow, you will eventually be able to do it fast. Always work slow first. And if you have any questions about any of this or anything else on the piano, please let me know in the comments. I'd be glad to answer whatever you've got.